welcome students. Welcome to your first class. I hope that you all are doing very well at your homes. So today we are going to start off with our first chapter, which is careers in science. Careers in science. Okay. So this world is huge and it has huge opportunities. And that makes a lot of careers choice for people. So we are going to study different careers that people can have in science. Okay? Okay, before that, I want to ask you a question and I want you to write your answer down on a rough notebook. Okay, I want you all to have a rough notebook with you while we are going through this lecture, alright? So, I want you to write down what do you want to be when you get older, you know. What career do you want to choose when you become older, when you grow up? So I hope that you have written your answer down. So I'm going to start off with the first career, that is engineers. So what do engineers do? Huh? Engineers are the ones who design and build things like machines. Okay? Or system or structures, or they design different things to solve a particular problem. Okay, there are various types of engineers. So whatever that is constructed in this world is constructed by an engineer. The aeroplanes that was first made was made by an engineer. So engineers make design things, they solve a problem. Like in the previous times, people did not have cars to travel, they used to walk by foot. But then engineers, they thought that we can make a machine that can make the distance easier, that can make the life of a person easier. So they built cars, then they built aeroplanes, then they built different sort of things. Similarly, they also built um, calculators to solve mathematical equations very easily, which human had to do. Then they built computers, and they built different sort of things. So the first type of career that we have in science is a engineer. So what do engineers do? Engineers design and build things. Okay, they design and build different things. So they design aeroplanes, buildings, um, computers, so many other things, because engineering is a vast field. It has so many careers. We have civil engineers, we have electrical engineers, we have telecom engineers. So there are so many fields in engineering as well. Okay, the second type of career that we have is a astronaut. Okay, an astronaut is a person who travels into space. So who travels to space and has so many responsibilities. You know, they just go into space and they study about space, because we live in Earth, which is present inside a space, which is inside a solar system, and solar system is present inside a space. So humans, they are curious to find out what is beyond this Earth. So that's why people, they go to space and they study different planets, they study about the universe, the stars, everything. So this is the job of an astronaut. Astronaut goes into space beyond this world. Okay, so the third type of career that we have in science is a lab researcher. Okay, the third type of the career in science is a lab researcher. The job of a lab researcher is to design and analyze information, okay, based on investigations, experiments, and trials. Okay, So there are so many things that we need to find out. We need to find about diseases, find out what's going on in human body, how many cells are there, how diseases affect human body. We need to find out so many things that need to be experimented. So this is the job of a lab researcher. They experiment things. Like for example, nowadays coronavirus is um, currently very much active in our country, in our world right now. So now this is the job of a lab researcher to probably find a vaccine. So they're going to test a lot of different products to make a vaccine out of it, and this is the job of a lab researcher. Okay, so they perform research on uh, various things. They investigate things, they experiment things, they find out on very small things that are present in this earth. The next uh, career in science is a oceanographer. Okay, oceanographer. Oceanographer basically, he because Allah has made such a diverse environment, such a diverse world. So there are so many things. There's land, there is water, there is plasma, there are so many other things that we need to explore. So the job of oceanographer is to go inside the ocean, dive into the ocean to find out what's under the ocean, because there are so many reserves that are present under the earth. So they've kind of look for different things. They study sea life, they study the water life, how animals survive in water. They need to find out everything about related to water. So this is the job of oceanographers. They dive into water and find out, and look for different sources or different information that need to be found out. And they have special equipment that they wear. Okay, so the next career in science is a anthropologist. Anthropologists are the people that are interested in the origins, cultures, customs, and connections human have with one another. They study these by researching, collecting, and evaluating the information of humankind. Okay, so basically anthropologists, they study about history, how humans um, how they are humans are connected to each other, or they take the remains of people and they study about these things. This is the job of anthropologists, to find out how people are linked to each other, what was the history, and different cultures, how different cultures, people in different cultures were, and they study about all these things. Next one is a biologist. Biology is basically the study of life in living organisms, and it focuses on various things. Like how an organism came to exist, how it is built, how it grows, how it functions, what it does, or where it lives. So it studies about everything that is in the universe. It studies about all the living organisms. And there are many living things that we need to study and we need to know about them. Okay, so basically a biologist is a scientist who studies life, especially organisms, and their relationship to the environment. Like how if there is a certain plant or certain bacteria, certain certain living organism and animal, the cells inside animal, how do they function and how do they affect human life. They study humans, animals, and plants, and other things to just know that how nature works, and how the external factors they can influence each organism. So biologists, they study living organisms. The next one is a geologist. Geologist is a person who studies about Earth. There are so many things in the earth. There are mountains, there are hills, there's plasma. So it's the job of a person who's to study the geography of the earth. They study how earthquake happens, what kind of rocks are present. Are the rocks useful to people? They go to mountains, they go to different parts of the earth to find out about about what's going on inside the earth, how resources are present, or they find about important metals, because we this humans are constantly researching about this earth. We haven't really researched a whole earth because it's huge. So it's the job of various people to find out different things about the earth. So geologists, they go to rocks, they find out about metals in the rocks, they find out about the different things that are present in the rock, how things function, how earthquakes happen, how volcanoes erupt, and all these things. So they study about geography about the earth. So these are some of the career students that are part of science. But these are not the only careers that are part of science. There are so many other careers as well. A person can be a doctor as well, a person can be a teacher as well, a person can be um, there are so many other careers in science which you can choose. These are just some of them, but in this chapter we are going to specifically study about one career that I'm going to tell you later on. But but I want to ask you this question. You can write down your answers, that which of the careers that I have told you right now did you find appealing or interesting, or you want to be one of these people in the future? Either you want to be an engineer, astronaut, lab researcher, anthropologist, oceanographers, biologist, geologist, whatever you want to become in your life. You can just write it down. Also, you can write down the names of these uh, careers, and I have told you because of this in this video, what do these people do. You have to write down in a line, basically the job of all these people. And you can also write what do you want to be when you grow up in the future. Okay. Okay, students, so now I want you to open your book and open page number 6 of your book, and we can start the reading of the chapter. So, what kind of scientist do you want to be? This is a question. So you can just say it loud. What do you want to be when you grow up? What kind of scientist do you want to be? Because I've already told you about so many fields in science, so many careers in science that you want to be, that you can choose to be. Okay, so just say it loud. What do you want to be? Which one of them you want to be? Or we can study about more and then you can choose. Okay. There are many types of scientists and engineers, astronauts, lab researchers, oceanographers, biologists, geologists, or anthropologists are some, just to name a few. These are just some of the scientists that I've told you about, but there are so many others because this world is huge and there are so many other professions. If you don't want to be any of them, then you can choose to be some other scientist. It's not necessary that you just have to just choose between these ones. There are so many others. Okay, many people in your community use science every day. We use science every day. Okay, there are so many people who have jobs every day, and they do um, they make a lot of different sort of scientists. Okay, like park rangers. You know about park rangers, right? Optometrists. Optometrists are the people who look after your eyes, are the doctors of the eyes. You know, when they go and they find diseases in your eyes, or they find defects in your eyes, and they they treat your eyes. If you are having any sort of issue with your eyes, they treat your eyes. Zookeepers are the people who look after the animals in the zoo. I hope that once in your life you must have visited the zoo. Zoo is a place where animals are kept, and the people who look after those animals are called zookeepers. Dentists. Dentists are the people who look after your teeth. If you're having any sort of problem in your gums or your teeth, then you have to go to a dentist. When you're having when you're a toothache, or when you want to take out your teeth, then you want to go to a dentist. Then pharmacists are the people who provide you medicine. If you're having a headache, or if you're having some sort of problem with the body and you need medicine, then you go to a pharmacy, and you're going to be provided with the medicine by a pharmacist. Physical therapists. Physical therapists are the people who treat you physically. I mean, if you're having any muscle spasm, or if you're having any ache in your body, any shoulder ache, or if you're having a backache, any sort of uh, ache in your body, if you're having any pain in your body, then you go to a therapist just to take a physical therapy. Okay. Then veterinarians are the people who look after animals, because there are so many animals in this world, and we need doctors for them too, because some of the people, they they look after animals, and people keep animals as a pet. Do you have a pet at your home, like a cat or a dog or a parrot or a hen, or a buffalo or something else? So when they get sick or when they get ill, you go to a veterinarian, and he's going to treat the animal. He's going to look for the disease, and he's going to treat the animals. Okay. So these are also some of the everyday science jobs that people do. These are also scientists in their own way. Okay. You probably enjoy a scientist's work every day. Okay. Doctor help discover new cures, treatments and medicines, as well as study different diseases and illnesses. So a doctor is a person who treats you, who looks after you, who provides you medicines, who also studies medicine, because there are so many doctor itself is a very medicine itself is a very huge field. And then we have doctors for every part of our body, literally every part of the body, because every part of a human body is such huge. It has so many things to study. So every doctor studies a specific organ of your body. Okay. Like eyes, you have optometrist, and like for teeth, you have dentist. For a heart, you have cardiologist. So we have for your skin, we have dermatologist. And so we have different for your ear, nose, and throat, we have ENT specialist. So doctors, they do study of the human body. They study for different medicines, so that they can prescribe you different medicines. So medicine is a huge field. So if you want to become a doctor, you just have to study a lot. Then we see agriculture engineers. As I've told you, that engineering is a very vast field, and engineers have various uh, branches. Okay. Engineering has various branches. Like, one of them is agriculture engineers. So what's the um, job of agriculture engineer? Agriculture engineer designs equipment that helps in planting and harvesting produce that ends up in your supermarkets. Okay. Engineers are people who make equipments. Basically, the work of an engineer is to design things, to make new things. And what's the job of an agriculture engineer? Agriculture engineer basically designs equipments that helps in planting. Planting is basically to put a seed, a bulb or a plant in the ground so that it can grow. Like, and harvesting means, harvesting is basically the time of the year when crops are cut and collected from the fields, or the activity of cutting and collecting them. Okay. So they plant, and then like growing rice, or you eat uh, corn, or different other these things that end up in our supermarket. So basically, agriculture engineer develops equipments for harvesting and planting seeds into the soil, and cutting the crops when they grow up. And entomologist, studies how insects behave. So entomologist is the person who studies insects, like the small insects that are present in our Mother Earth. He or she studies about them because some of them can be dangerous as well. So if they cut us, then we're going to get disease. So we need to study about everything, which of the insects are dangerous, which are not, which we need to be careful of. So it's the job of entomologist to study the small insects. Chemists makes products such as medicine. So the job of a chemist is to make products such as medicine, perfumes, and soaps. So it's the job of a chemist to make products such as medicines. Okay, so the medicines that you eat for curing yourself, or the perfumes that you use to make yourself feel good, and the soaps that you use every day. It's the job of a chemist to make them. Automotive engineers design the cars that you see on the road every day. So automotive industry is a huge industry because every year or every month there is a new car by a new company. So they hire automotive engineers to design the cars. First, there's engineers have a plan to work. They do not just work like that. They design something. Every scientist, first of all, they present a layout, they design things. So automotive engineers design the cars. Okay, what kind of a car they want to make, what color will it be, what kind of engine will it be, what kind of every how the part of the car will function, how the car will look like. So it's the job of automotive engineer to design the cars. So these are some of the fields of science that we can see in our daily lives. There are plenty more examples of science, whether it is in the oceans, the sky, or on the ground. So there are so many careers in science, because this world, I've already told you before that this is a huge world, and we still are in the process of discovering things. So there are so many other science. There's an artificial industry which creates robots. Okay, so there are so many careers in science. If you want to be if you want to grow up, you just don't have to be a doctor or an engineer. You can, or a teacher. You can be a you can be a lab researcher, astronaut, biologist, geologist, anthropologist. You can be a veterinarian. You can be chemist. You can be a automotive engineer. You can have so much to choose from. Okay, so we need to break this notion that whatever, you just have to be a doctor when you grow up. There are so many professions that you can choose from. Okay, students, so that is all for today. And what I need you to do is, this is the homework for today, that in the next class, you should learn what all these people do. You should just revise this lecture again and again at your home, and you should learn. Because if somebody asks you that what does this person do, then you should know that this person does this job. This is the job of engineer, is to make things, to design things. The job of a doctor is to treat people. Okay, so I have told you so many careers in science. You have to learn about these careers. You should know what a person does, what an astronaut does, what a researcher does, what an oceanographer does, what an agriculture engineer does. So you should know all of it, because I've told you, you should learn this. You should write them down. You should learn them by heart, because these are the things that are going to be with you for the lifetime. So you have to learn this, because this is your homework. You have to write it down, and when we are going to meet in school, I'm going to check your homework. This is your first task. Okay, so you have to perform this task at your home.